Greetings from Kaukauna, Wisconsin High School. Girls basketball is on the air on this Tuesday evening. I am Joey D alongside my broadcast partner Zach Morris here this evening, and we've got a mid-December Fox Valley Association matchup tonight between the visiting Oshkosh West Wildcats. They come in at 4-4 overall. They're 2-3 in the FVA. Taking on the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna. They are 3-3, 2-3 also in the FVA. And so let's bring on in Zach. And Zach, you know, I know it's only mid-December, but boy, you look at both of these two teams. We're going to learn a lot about them here tonight, and what could end up being a key game in a lot of factors here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the situation where record-wise, both of these teams are right next to each other. And if you even look at last year's standings, this was a matchup that was great to follow because they were right with each other, close games, and tied in the standings. So you look at this being a situation for West where, okay, you're 4-4, got a couple more games in. Use that as your advantage. Use that early experience. As you're for Kaukauna, you know, you just want to be right where you are. And I think a lot of these players, especially the ones that are the veterans, the juniors and seniors, they're ready for this game because they know this is going to be a tough matchup. There's no overlooking this opponent because they were your equal last year. Even though Kaukauna won both the games, one was a close one, so it can go either way. And this is the type of matchup you want even in December before you have that holiday break to get you prepared for the rest of the season.
Talk about the history of this last year. 59-45, but 46-39. Kaukauna has won 7 in a row overall in the history, but a lot of close games, as you mentioned. Last time that Oshkosh West won, it was January 9, 2020 in a 57-47 game. But Kaukauna looking for 8 in a row here tonight. You mentioned last year. Tied in the standings at 11-7 in the FVA. Overall, Oshkosh West went 16-9 before losing it to Stevens Point in the regional. Kaukauna made it to the sectional, lost in overtime to Kimberly, 63-59. That capped off a 19-8 season for Kaukauna. We'll take a closer look at both of these teams after we hear from our sponsors. Tonight it is high school basketball, girls basketball tonight on our Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Our pregame show continues here on our Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week. Let's look a little closer at both of these teams. It's Oshkosh West in at 4-4, 2-3 overall in conference play. Kind of an up and down kind of year, but 9th game overall. They did open up with a big win at De Pere to open things up, 54-52. Then they exchanged wins and losses. Lost to Arrowhead, beat Sussex Hamilton. That was part of the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving Classic. They beat Kettle Moraine by 1, 54-53. Lost to Hortonville. Back-to-back wins, Appleton West and Oshkosh North. Now back-to-back losses. Appleton North, a very close one, which they were in it. Most of that ball game came right down to the end. They lost by 1, and their latest effort was on Friday, a loss at Kimberly, 66 58-59 under head coach Kiki Phillips. Kiki Goss, I should say, recently married from Phillips, and in her 6th season overall for the Wildcats. For Kaukauna, well, they come in tonight at 3-3 overall, 2-3 in conference play. They won 3 in a row, Bayport, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh North. They've dropped 3 in a row since, though, Abilene East, Neenah, and Hortonville, and they will be under the leadership tonight of their head coach this evening with Prashinsky. It's going to be the coach, placing Joe Russum, who is out for this contest. A little leave of absence for Joe on this one. And so they go with Coach Prashinsky, who not a lot of difference as far as the coaching styles. The ladies know him and know the style of play for him. And so it is Kaukauna and Oshkosh West. We will take a break once again here from our sponsors, and we'll come back, have your starting lineups, keys to the game, and, of course, the tip-off all coming up next here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan, in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Beautiful national anthem tonight. We'll let the VFW Post 33-19 walk off. There you go, VFW Post 33-19, getting us ready for high school girls basketball tonight here on our video stream. Joey D and Zach Morris. Gary Burleski is the color guy tonight. Let's go through your starting lineups. First of all, for the Oshkosh West girls basketball team, they will go with 5'8" senior Brenna Gary. It's a 5'9" senior Elena Hammond, 5'7" and a senior Charlie Martin, a 5'7" senior Morgan Toman, and their leader Paige Secker. She'll be playing her ball in Oshkosh next year. 6' senior Paige Secker under 6-year head coach Kanisha Goss. So it's Gary, Hammond, Martin, Toman, and Secker for Oshkosh West. For Kaukauna, the Galloping Ghosts, they will go with Josie Jepstrom, 5'8" and a senior. Addison Baumgart, 6'2" on the inside. Junior trying to use her size tonight, one of the tallest ladies that you'll see on the court this evening. Avery Boucher, 5'3", the senior. Savannah Robinson, 5'9", junior. And Josie Eben, 5'10", junior. For the fill-in head coach tonight, Darren Prusinski. He's been around quite a while in a bunch of schools. Last head coaching at Appleton North. 35 years in the coaching business. And again, for Kaukauna, Jepstrom, Baumgart, Boucher, Robinson, and Eben. Sponsors tonight, Fox Communities Credit Union, Creative Imprint, and Myron Construction. Myron brings us our keys to the game. What do you think here tonight, Zach?
I think it's going to be a very fun matchup, just like these matchups were last year. Both these teams learned so much from their postseason runs and early on in the season. So we're going to find out what they've improved on and what can they also work on during the winter break, and what do they feel that they're pretty confident moving with the rest of the season.
Both teams battling the injury bug. The ACL getting two of the better players in all of Northeast Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Alexa Canis, ACL back in July. She's going to play at Loyola, but out the entire season for the senior for Alexis. Also, ACL injury, Braylee Jodarski. She is out for the season as well for Oshkosh West, who controls the tip. They will come out in their away dark blue uniforms with the black trim, black numerals, and stolen away. Quick turnover there. Good start for the defense, and that was one of the big keys, too, for both teams. Talking with both of the head coaches before tonight, got to get off to a better start, especially this Oshkosh West team in their first 8 games, averaging only 15 points a game in the first half. They really do turn it on in the second half, but getting out to the early start for both of these teams, and they do. Deep in the corner, Addison Baumgart, her first 3 came in averaging almost 18 points a game, puts Kaukauna on the board. And we got our first foul of the game underneath, and so we'll head to the free throw line. That goes on Savannah Robinson, her first, and the first of the game, and Charlie Martin to shoot some free throws. Martin averaging 6 points a game, and the senior misses the front end. Overall, as a team, Oshkosh West is 64% free throw shooting team. Martin at the line, 55%, and staying with that, makes the second one. So that puts West on the board. Early 3-1 lead, just 1 minute into the contest. High at top here. Yeah, Kaukauna High School, and a blocking foul will be called. Nice start of the drive there. And that's going to be Morgan Toman, the 5'7" senior. The all-senior starting lineup here for Oshkosh West, and another foul is called on West. That one's going to go on Lena Hammond. So 2 quick fouls. Matter of about a second and a half there.
You mentioned, Joey, when you have an all-senior lineup, I mean, that's pretty special to have, where the fact they've been playing together for a long time.
Here's a steal on a breakaway and missed. Rebound fought for underneath and a tie-up. Alternating possession. Kaukauna's going to get it back. Officially second turnover of the early game here for Oshkosh West. 3-1 game. Not even 90 seconds into this one. Glad to have you. So we cruise right along. Already the 9th game of the season for the Wildcats. 7th of the year for the Galloping Ghosts. Somebody's going to break a losing streak here tonight. One of them is going to continue. A little scoop up and miss by Robinson. Kind of a wild shot trying to draw the foul, and West looks to take advantage. Can't take advantage of the numbers. Missing the shot.
Yeah, it feels like a missed opportunity for West.
And a reset here for the Galloping Ghosts. There's the drive and a nice follow away. Can't get it to fall. One and done that time for the Galloping Ghosts. Here come the Cats. Nice drive on the inside. Falling down. It's Toman. And went off of a Kaukauna player. It'll stay West ball. And Garrett Plate will step in. For sub in for either team. Or Plot, I should say. It's pronounced Plot. And both teams exchanging turnovers here. Yeah, they come on the inside. Another easy one that's missed. It goes out of bounds back over to Kaukauna. Both teams have had their chances here in the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this one. But we remain sitting there 3-1. 3 unforced turnovers on West.
So right now, it's the first team who can finally start breaking the scoring drought, and you can get a little lead built.
Nice drive. Left-hander is missed, though, by Robinson. That is very key. Talking again, both coaches seeming to mirror themselves as far as what they say. A lot of it is quote-unquote coaches talk, but it's true. The inside game tonight, and as I say that, they go from downtown, nailing it. Lena Hammond nails the three-pointer and gives West their first lead of the game at 4-3.
So when you're in these tight defensive games, I mean, the first one, they get a huge three-pointer when the drought has started. You can build that momentum, and then you get this turnover.
Checking in Ava Reeder. 2 freshmen listed on the Kaukauna roster, and she is one of them. 5'5" freshman. Another 3, and that one's in. Going from deep now all of a sudden. It's Hammond once again. Just give it to her, the hot hand.
I mean, it's clearly momentum right now, really, this game for the Wildcats.
And how about that? Addison Baumgart. So both teams have hit 2 3-pointers from the same players. That breaks the 6-0 run there from West.
For anyone that had doubt for Kaukauna, that 3 is a reminder that this team's also prepared for this matchup.
And again, they worked the perimeter as soon as I was talking about how they thought this game might be won on the inside, just like this. Little pump fake, one dribble, hit the bottom of the rim, though. And that won't go. A 1-point game. See the drive here on offense. Out to Eben for 3. Nope. Can't keep the 3 streak going.
Had an open shot, just not falling in.
Nice crossover to stop, pop. And won't fall. Gets it loose on the floor, bodies flying everywhere. West comes up with it, an easy score. Grace Lenz with the score. And the answer. That goes for Reeder, fresh into the game, and somebody else scores for Kaukauna. And then they both turn it over as well. Can't even look down at my scorebook, and it's happening all over the court here, Zach.
Well, this is more of players being in the right position at the right time. for that quick turnaround two-pointer layup for West. I mean, granted, no one's there getting the rebound, but everyone just was placed perfectly on the court.
And the lay in there for Kaukauna, and then trying to answer once again. Out front for a three. Hey, why not?
So early on, Joey, when the scoring was nothing really, it was because you were running your offense. But the second it's now a running gun type style where players are just running all over the place, this is more of the type of offense and game plan that it appears that both teams want.
Secker with a reach in steal. Skip pass to the right corner again. They catch and shoot, and that won't fall.
The refs are letting the players play, letting you take a chance to get that ball out before half court.
How about another three? And the ball loose underneath. We got a tie-up called. And again, alternating possession. This one will go back over to West and gives both teams a chance to shuffle in some more players. 4 in for Kaukauna as they go deep into their bench. For Coach Darren Prosinski tonight.
May have to keep doing that if they're running up and down the whole court.
Gary in some trouble. And another tie-up. Good full court pressure defense, turning the ball over once again. Unofficially, they have 6 on West and 4 on Kaukauna. 2-point game, 10:50 left to play. With the basketball out front is Robinson. Starts that half-court offense. Kick to the corner. There's the three, and it goes in. And the lay-in won't fall there. So they'll answer at the other end with the layup.
I mean, this is a situation where I think both these teams just rather be in this up and down tempo.
And the foul is called. That's going to go on Paige Secker, her first, and 3 now on Oshkosh West. All kinds of accolades for Paige Secker. Nice article in the newspaper about her and the family. Tradition of basketball there. And there's Avery Boucher scoring her second basket of the game. Regains the lead here for Kaukauna at 15-14. That one batted out of bounds. Good defense by Boucher. Approaching the halfway mark here, 9:36 left to play. That one almost batted away. Stop, pop, and a miss. Rebound putback. That won't fall either. Two of them that usually go down, but again, struggle offensively. Coach Goss saying they had that game at Abilene North 1 until the second half when they only shot 15%. There's an over and back call, backcourt violation. And checking back in, Addison Baumgart. In that 1-point game, you can't shoot 15% in a half against anybody, especially when you've got the lead against a good North team. And there's a three in the corner again. Nope, just a 2.
Well, take that point off. Had 3, looked like a 3, but from up here, we just couldn't tell.
Grace Lenz off of the bench, her second basket. Wild reverse layup. Doesn't fall for Robinson. And West looks to push. And on the shot, committing the foul. That's on Kinsey Farrell, her first. The second one on Kaukauna. So we side out for the Cats. And another foul. And I believe again they'll get Farrell. 2 straight on her. And Hammond comes back in for Oshkosh West with 8:38 left to play in a 1-point game. Good crowd on hand here this evening, including Santa Claus himself, our announcer. I don't know if you noticed that down there, Zach.
Yes, Santa Claus is just taking a break before he gets real busy next week.
That's right. Hard to believe, less than a week away. Ball's loose out of midcourt. What's the call here?
So there's something quite interesting where they're going to call the foul, but I wonder before the foul was committed, a West player did touch the ball with her foot. So I wonder that would have been a kick ball if they didn't call a foul. Either way, it would be a Kaukauna ball.
And that's a couple on Hammond. 4th foul overall on the Wildcats. Nice crossover move by Robinson, but she threw it right away. Had the defender beat momentarily. Leads to turnover number 5 unofficially on the Galloping Ghosts. Got to keep those to a minimum here tonight too. And here's a push off as the drive started. And that's going to go on Avery. Her first, and each team now with 4 here in this first half. Baseline drive. They'll kick it around. Now try and drive in and missed. But we'll head to the free throw line once again for the Cats. That goes on Kinsey Farrell, her 3rd. And so back to the line. Missing the free throw. Will struggle at the charity stripe to open up. Just 1 for 3. 1 for 4. Back-to-back misses.
Neither team just can't build a big lead.
And deep 3. That one will go for Baumgart. Look to push in transition here. A lot of steps, no call. Can it result in 3? No. Picking it up, and the miss there, and another chance missed. My goodness, they're just not falling for the Cats. Kick it out. Will this one go? No, my goodness.
I think there's a ghost hanging on that rim, and they just can't see it, knocking it out for Kaukauna.
Literally the ghost. The home rims here tonight. But again, Kaukauna an unforced turnover. And they'll go back to the bench for both teams. Stays 16-15 with 6:50 left to play. And you knew Paige Secker wouldn't sit down too long. Back into the game. She had 19 points in their loss to Kimberly. And she's got the basketball on the inbound play. Get it into her hands and make something happen here. She's been kind of held quiet, just the 2 points so far. They're looking for just good defense here, and a man-to-man defense for Kaukauna. Almost forced a turnover. Secker had to run out to get it. Now she's got it. Can she show her range?
Nope.
Did not.
But it's all about running the offense at this point.
Nice pick and roll in the screenplay, right baseline. Now they'll dump it down low. Missed the easy bunny again. Yikes.
I think that was the longest offensive possession of the game for how this first half has been playing out.
Tiger missed that one, but then they force a turnover again. Numbers here for West. Nice, no-look pass into the lane. Gary scores her first 2 of the game. And the bounce back, nope. Both teams have had their chances again. I said that earlier, but got to get some of these to fall. Just like, I almost said just like that.
Well, West right now is having a nice balance on their offense and shooting threes and also just running out their offense and trying to find a better 2-point shot.
Evan will fire the 3 and miss.
Because we know that every player just wants to shoot threes. We know that. It's part of everyone's human nature when it comes to basketball.
Finally! One falls, and that is for Paige Secker. That showed her range. Well, she gets on fire. Look out. Biggest lead of the game here for either team at 21-15.
And that's why this possession is important now for the Galloping Ghosts.
Nice cut on the low post. The baby hook. Not there for Baumgart. Good offensive set there, but couldn't connect. Here's another 3. No, that won't fall either. Tap it around, and here come the Ghosts. 4-on-4 momentarily. And there it is from the left corner.
It almost felt that it had to be a 3 to cut into this lead for Kaukauna, where the last possession was a 3-point attempt, and that one finally went in for the Ghost.
Third 3 of the game for Addison Baumgart leads us to a break. 21-18, back after this.
Are you ready for Free Money Day? When you open a Fox Rewards checking account from Fox Communities Credit Union, you'll be celebrating Free Money Day every month. Because that's when we'll pay you 5% annual percentage yield on your balance of up to $5,000. It's free money in your account every month. Stop in at any Fox branch or visit foxcu.org to get the party started. Fox Rewards Checking from Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life and Free Money Day happen.
Back here in Kaukauna, 21-18 with 3:38 left to play. These two teams battling it out in middle of the standings for the Fox Valley Association, led by Nina. Out to that 8-1 overall start, 5-0 in conference play. Right out of the timeout, firing and missing. It's been the story of the game so far, really, for both teams. And we remain in a 3-point contest. Nice cutoff defensively.
I mean, we know this offense for both teams is built for threes, but as long as you keep running your whole entire offense, you're going to find that one person cutting, and right there.
Yeah, but misses it right at the free throw line, and then a foul is called on the rebound attempt.
But she made a great move to be able to get in a position for a nice shot attempt. Keep shooting those. Eventually, they'll start falling in. Still a long way to go in this game.
I believe they whistled. Addison Baumgart, her first, and that is 6 now on Kaukauna. So for the final 2:52, any more fouls on them, we'll see some free throws. They pass up that 3 ball in the corner. You hear the Kaukauna cheering faithful. There's the takeaway. Reach in by Baumgart. And there's a big bump in the lane as they were running that little weave. Farrell got it, but Gary was right there. And the hip check called on her. That's her first and the 5th on West. A little pause in the action. Now we get it in. Our officials tonight, Brett Kramer, Tim Harkey, Tyler Briney. If you'd like to become an official or umpire, referee, go to the WIA website and apply there. There's a nice driving score by Kira Plott. Plott's first 2. And West can't answer underneath and a block shot. Reset here. See if Secker can make something happen, and she does. Drawing the foul. Goes on Addison Baumgart, her second. And so Secker will have a pair.
This is going to be a big opportunity here for West. I know they've been struggling at the free throw line.
And Page knocks that one down.
See, that's a reverse jinx. We talk about they've been struggling, and I guess you can work it that way.
Yeah. She's only missed 3 free throws all season, now 22 out of 25. And money once again. For Secker, she's got 7 to lead the way here for the Wildcats. And there's a drive. We'll see some free throws at the other end now. That will go on Brenna Gary, her second. So you got her with 2, you got Hammond with 2. And a good free throw. Brings them back within 2. And the second one is made as well. 2 on the board there for Savannah Robinson. She's got 5 points, and within 1, 23-22 with 97 seconds left. And a whistle. I think the official thought that Coach Goss called a timeout. She said, no, I didn't.
You can't blame an official on that because you're focused on so much in the game, and if you do hear someone from the coach that sounds like a timeout, you have to do your job and, yeah, check. Do you want a 30 or a full? She must have said something that was really close to a timeout.
That one battled for her. West comes away with it, and the foul.
Maybe side out, if you say it quickly.
Yeah, there's a lot of words. Some of the plays that some of these teams have, too, the names of the plays. As that one falls through.
Now we got a free throw streak going for both teams.
It's Morgan Toman coming off a 12-point affair against Kimberly, and she now has 4 in this one. Lead back up to 3. Trying to tie things up and can't get it to go. Rebound fought for. And the tie up. Seen several of those in this first half. It'll go back over to the Wildcats with a minute 4. Full court press put on. Again by the Ghosts. Turn into Brenna Gary. And a reset here. See what Coach Goss calls for. And the travel. Taking just a few too many steps, faked it to the left, went to the right, and the turnover gives it back over to the Galloping Ghosts. This is Josie Eben, part of that sensational softball team. It's made quite a run the last several years, winning some state titles. To make some new room on the banners here for the girls softball team. 40 seconds left in this one in the first half. This ball movement. Couldn't find the cutter. Eben down low. Now they'll work it to the left post. Too hard. And Secker grabs the rebound. 20 seconds left. Nice entry pass and beautifully anticipated. Up and running and in. Robinson going coast to coast. Savannah scores. Under 5 to go. They'll get the last second shot up. It was a wild one. It went nowhere. And we go to the half. What a half it was. West leading 25-24. Joey D and Zach Morris with you. How about some first half thoughts there, Zach?
Well, it was a great game. I mean, the fact the first half is going up and down, it's exciting, and this is what you want when you look at every game. You have three-pointers, free throws being missed early on, and now each team can't miss at the free throw line. It's basically everything you want to look at for a basketball game, and now we'll see if this continues into the second half because the halftime adjustments are going to be the biggest part moving forward, but I mean, both teams have to feel pretty good how their teams looked in that first half. At least I would be.
Yeah, exactly. 25-24 your halftime score. We'll take a break and come back, have some scoring rundown for you. And, of course, all the second half action coming up. It is our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week.
The low hum of heavy equipment, the drone of power tools, the swift movement of boots on the ground as craftspeople work safely and efficiently. These are the sounds of an active construction site, the core of our business. At Myron Construction, our teammates carry out the crucial job of bringing our clients' dreams to life. They hold in their hands the tools to make something out of nothing and build structures that will stand the test of time. Together, we are building excellence.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
And bringing back halftime here in Kaukauna. Yeah, a good one, 25-24. And the 25 points here for Kaukauna by 6 different players, led by the 9 points of Addison Baumgart. All of those were three-pointers. They had 4 three-pointers in that first half. The other one coming from Kinsey Farrell. 2 points also for Kiara Plott. 4 points for Avery Boucher. 2 points for Ava Reeder. 4 points for Savannah Robinson. The 25 points for Oshkosh West. 7 points for the UWO-bound Paige Secker. Hit a 2, hit a 3, and two free throws as well. 3 points for Morgan Toman, 3 for Charlie Martin, 6 for Lena Hammond. Both of those are three-pointers. 4 for Grace Linz, and 2 for Brenna Gary. As we are getting ready here for second half play, Zach, how about some keys to the second half?
Well, the first one that make an adjustment defensively is probably going to win this game. I mean, both offenses got what they want in transition. Really, there's nothing to be disappointed about. Even the three-throw game, you could probably say needed worked on after the first 5-6 attempts by both teams, and then all of a sudden, hey, that's fine. We're great there. First one, I think that big, giant defensive stop for probably 4 or 5 possessions probably alter this game.
And so it will be Kaukauna ball to start the second half. And again, a 7-game win streak in the series for Kaukauna.
And before we start the second half, Joey, we can talk about our game it'll be later in the week on Friday. We have Neenah at Oshkosh North.
All right, so we get to head back down to Oshkosh and see the aforementioned Neenah Rockets. Man, another sensational team being built there for this season, off to an 8-1 start overall. Kimberly's right there at 6-1, 4-1 in the conference. Hortonville, they're going to be right in the thick of things as well. Another really, really tough Fox Valley Association with 3 of the top teams in the state of Wisconsin. As we prepare ourselves for second half play, it will be Baumgart to inbound it. And here we go. This time going right to left. Baumgart had it momentarily. Bobbled out front there by Boucher. Almost taken away. Eben had it, now scoops it to Baumgart once again. West this season averages a lot more points in the second half than they do in the first. They averaged only 15 points in the first half all season long in their first 8 games. Look at that, Kaukauna right out of the gate. That's Josie Eben, their 4th three-pointer of the game. Check that, the 5th three-pointer of the game. Josie's first 3 of this game came in averaging just over 9 points a game. And she's in the scorebook, gives Kaukauna the lead, 27-25. That's how you come out of the gate, huh?
Yeah, that makes you feel confident offensively. Now can you match it defensively? You're the Ghosts.
And the little baseline jumper won't fall. Story of the game, really, for West and for both teams. Here's Robinson. And can't get yet another three-pointer. And so they'll attack in the right corner. No, but a chance underneath. Fought for and a held ball. It'll stay with West on the alternating possession. As they were both battling for it down there in the paint. The old rebound drill. Minute and a half into half number 2. And the inbound pass was stolen away. But West will keep it. They are scrappy down low. Jumps had her hand on it before losing it. And now the cross-court pass. That one tipped. And it's going to stay with West. The officials come over and talk about it momentarily. Speaking of talking with, I talked with Santa there at the half. He said I've been a pretty good boy this year. We'll see what happens. And that foul goes on Avery Boucher.
The big thing here for the Wildcats is more of just trying to be able to keep the scoring with Kaukauna. I mean, already down by 2. Normally this has been a game where each team's going up and down, matching point for point. It took a while for both teams to get going, but right now you look at for the Ghosts, they're right where they want to be this half.
What a fight on the floor there with Robinson and Secker. And again, we will have a held ball this time. It'll go back over to Kaukauna. Hard to see the aggressiveness. And the ball is on the court. We practice that throughout the season, too. Going after those 50-50 balls. Kaukauna gets it. So officially another turnover there on West. I got him unofficially with 9. There's Robinson. Hey, why not from downtown Savannah? Both buckets in this half have come beyond the arc. 6-0 run to start. Up by 5. Can they answer in the corner? 3 of their own. Nope. It's too wide open on that one. It's Charlie Martin. And in for the Ghosts, Kinsey Farrell, the 5'6" senior. 3 minutes into half number 2. West trying to get on the board for the first time in this half. Not going to do it here. Too many steps in the lane. So they remain scoreless. It's 25-24 at the half. Robinson trying to make it happen again. This time they're able to swing it back around. Get it back into Savannah's hands. In between the rings, they'll start it and pop it in, hitting. There's Josie Jepstrom gets in on the 3 parade. It's raining 3s here. All 3 buckets have been 3s for Kaukauna. And finally, Hammond breaks the scoring drought for West. It was a 9-0 run to start the half, and Hammond scores.
And that's huge for the Wildcats just to get something going to build off.
And how about that? That's Charlie Martin with the score after the defensive play, so they turn the defense into offense. After a 9-0 run, now how about a 4-0 run here for West?
Well, West lost the first 4 minutes, but luckily in an 18-minute half, you can try to win the next 4. They're doing a great job right now.
In some trouble, and a timeout is called. It's a 30 seconds, so we'll take one as well. 33-29, back after this.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Back here in Kaukauna. Timeout taken there by Coach Darren Prosinski tonight, coaching for Joe Russum. On a leave here this evening. See what they dialed up after using that timeout. The first timeout taken, I believe, by either team in this game. They'll give it to Eben out front. She'll start the offense. Into the corner, it's Farrell. Back out front, Robinson misses everything but the bottom of the net there. Well, she got the bottom of the net, but goes out of bounds. Back over to West with 13 and a half to go in regulation. It's got all the feelings of one of those games. We may see some extra time here tonight. A lot to be played yet, though. And they are really guarding the paint. So they'll pop it out for three. And it goes right into the hands of Robinson. Back out to Eben. She'll challenge in the paint. Right up against her defender. No foul call. Then Josie scores. She's got 5, all of them coming in this half. And it goes out of bounds into the bench of West.
It'll be interesting to see what the Wildcats can. They keep this into a one-possession game the way it basically was for most of that first half.
12:45 left to play in a 6-point game. Give it to her. There's Secker on the drive and not scoring, but Page will shoot 2 more free throws after being fouled by Ava Reeder. Second one on Kaukauna.
We've yet to enter the tempo of the first half as well. Both teams just focusing on just playing half court.
And the 2 sports standout. Paige Secker makes the first one. That name very, very familiar in the Oshkosh area. She got multiple D1 and D2 offers. Chose to stay at home. Going to play for UW Oshkosh, where her brother currently plays. Of course, her dad, Frank, standout basketball player as well.
Offers, there's always, if you have plenty of offers, you still have to decide the best situation for your life after college. So I think that probably a better fit too, and what she was looking for in the next level of her career.
And it's a family affair out there on the court this year too. Lena Hammond is her cousin. 2 of the main players on this team, and one of them scores right there. Right on cue. Thanks, Paige. She's in double figures. First one tonight with 11. Eben can't get it to fall. And a foul on the rebound. Shrugging her shoulders underneath is Secker. She'll get called for her second personal. And that's the first one on West in this second half. After a little bit of a breather, Robinson will jump back in. 2-point game. 6 minutes into the second half. It's a fun matchup to watch there with Robinson and Secker. Firing it out front, and that doesn't go. Touched it last. They say Josie got a fingertip on it. The Cats will face the full court press again from Kaukauna. Getting a few fits in that first half.
I don't know if you want to run the full court press yet, because this is where things got out of hand for both teams in the first half.
Wide open, stopping, popping and hitting.
And because they were trying to break the press, that offensive set, they were more quicker to their placements, and just like that.
And just like that, Hammond with back-to-back scores. A 2-point lead now for Oshkosh West.
With this higher tempo, Joey, it's been benefiting the Wildcats so far in the last 40 seconds.
Short corner jumper. That doesn't go, and a foul on the rebound. It did. It really did up the tempo there.
The second that full court press was brought out by Kaukauna, it's been working in the favor of the Wildcats. So we'll see if Kaukauna keeps up with that.
Morgan Tolman gets whistled for her second. The second on the Wildcats in this second half. She cruising right along. 10:50 left to play. Crossover dribble by Reeder. She leaves it for Robinson. Back to the corner. Reeder for three. No. Hit every part of the rim. She's got it underneath, though.
That was a great save to be able to be falling out of bounds, throw it above three jumping Wildcats to your teammate.
Underneath, a block from behind. Addison Baumgart. West wanted a foul on that one. Didn't get the call. They do keep the basketball, though. They're still pleading their case down there. To no avail. Nice cutoff defensively by the Ghosts. And a putback, that won't go, and another chance. More free throws here for West. Foul goes on Jupstrom. It's her second, the third on the Ghosts. And Grace Lenz, who had 4 points in the first half, and gets this one to go. She had 5 in there. Lost to Kimberly. She's got 5 tonight. Right at her season average of 5. And misses the second one, though.
To stay at the average.
So it stays 38-35. Approaching the halfway mark here of half number 2. Nice spin move in the paint by Reeder. Couldn't make something of it. They'll swing it around for a deep 3 ball.
The threes were falling early for Kaukauna in the second half when it was a slower pace game, working on the offense. So far with this tempo up a notch, they haven't been the same offensively.
Good crossover and drawing the foul. That's going to go on Robinson, her second. And the team's 4th. Back in comes Rowan Tiger. And Eben also. Both teams going a little taller. 9:15 left. Here's a wide open 3, and that rims in and out. Good inbound play, though. And here come the Ghosts trying to tie it. If they can get a 3 of their own here. Robinson up against Secker. Now on the drive, lowering the shoulder was Baumgart. Back out to Eben. A little more patience this time until in the corner. Good. It's Avery Boucher. Check that's Plot with the 3, and we will take a break. We are tied at 38. Back after this.
Are you ready for Free Money Day? When you open a Fox Rewards checking account from Fox Communities Credit Union, you'll be celebrating Free Money Day every month. Because that's when we'll pay you 5% annual percentage yield on your balance of up to $5,000. It's free money in your account every month. Stop in at any Fox branch or visit foxcu.org to get the party started. Fox Rewards Checking from Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life and Free Money Day happen.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come. because together we'll continue building excellence.
Out of the timeout, the ball was knocked away by Kaukauna. It'll stay with West in a tie game at 8:20 left to play. 38-38. And an unforced turnover as Tigert had it in between the rings. Couldn't decide really what to do with it. Bobbled it just a little bit and got called for the turnover. As Addison Baumgart checks back in. Trying to take advantage of getting the ball back. Here's Evan passing up the shot into the hands of Robinson with the left-hand dribble. Found the cutter and the nice stroller by Baumgart. Addison can do stuff other than three-pointers. Her first two-pointer of the night. She's in double figures with 11. Regains the lead for Kaukauna momentarily, and a push-off foul is called.
Well, great job by both teams in this second half, losing the lead, fighting hard with these little deficits, and be able to come back and take the lead themselves.
And that one tapped around. West regaining control. What a game so far. Blocked there by Evan, and she comes down with it, still fighting for it, and they'll finally blow the whistle. It'll stay with Kaukauna. Hammond was pleading the case there. 7.5 to go. Crossover and fortunate to pick it right back up, and there's a foul on the pass. Bump from behind. That's going to go on Gary. Well, Jolie Shelfout into the game. It's her first and the third on West here in the second half. Another three attempt and another reverse layup is good. Addison Baumgart, right place at the right time. She's having herself a game. Matching what she had in the last output against Hortonville.
And the Wildcats doing a great job of responding.
And Shelfout in the scorebook now with 2. Gives a 2-point lead back to Oshkosh West. And then a travel out front. Good defense right in the face. Gives it back over to the Wildcats. Third turnover of this half unofficially here for Kaukauna. Getting down to it. You know, early on in the game, you might be able to afford a few of those, but got to protect the basketball. And a 2-point game down the stretch. Here's Secker. She draws a crowd. Somebody's open in the corner. 3-ball won't go. And the Ghosts look to push it. Losing control on that baseline. Goes back over to the Cats. We'll back off just a little bit. It was Farrell that gave that one up. 6 minutes left to play in regulation. Another block shot. Kaukauna comes away with it. Seen several of those in this game by both teams. Trapped out front is Eben. Almost a 5-second call. Instead, she gets it down low. Another block. Fighting, and they let him play on for a second or two. And a held ball. Momentarily on the floor there was Morgan Toman. And she gets up, looks like she'll be all right. They'll go a little bigger now for West as Lenz checks back in. Secker. To the corner. Backing it back out front. Another block shot. Cats come away with it. Good pump fake and too many steps in the paint. Back to the Galloping Ghosts.
So as you can see, when the tempo is just slowed down just a little bit compared to the, trying to get all the press breaking and everything else for Kaukauna, it goes in their favor on this defense when they go against the Wildcats.
Another chance to tie or take the lead. Baumgart trapped and trapped too much. Timeout called by Kaukauna. 4:55 left to play. We will take a break here on our Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Bop, bop, bop. Oh, we're back. Okay. 4:55 left to play. In a good one here. 42-40. Third timeout taken by Kaukauna. And that's not what you want to see if you're Coach Prosinski. And back in comes Kinsey Farrell. Unofficially, 11 turnovers now on Kaukauna. They hang tight with a 2-point lead, though, 42-40. Secker will dish it into the corner for three. That's Gary. Brenna Gary from downtown. She's got 5. Regains the lead here for the Wildcats at 43-42. Hounded out front. Finally, a 5-second call on Farrell.
First call for that tonight. And a great job by the defense to make that call happen.
Brenna Gary was all over her. And force that turnover right at the 4-minute mark. Every possession matters. You come down the stretch once again. Good matchup there. Somehow wide open was Secker. She missed it. Toe might have been on the line. But the rebound comes down to the Galloping Ghosts.
No need to panic for both teams offensively.
Armbar put up by Robinson. Too much of one. Good defensive positioning. Drawing that foul. And that is number 4 on her. And 6 on Kaukauna. Big offensive foul. On the drive again is Gary. She'll dump it off, and a 10-foot jumper missed. Ebbing comes away with it. Up to Robinson. She isn't as aggressive that time, playing with those 4 fouls. Here comes Baumgart, and she falls down, and there's a foul before the shot. That happened right in front of the cheering section there for Kaukauna. They're going to whistle Lena Hammond. How that one went in, I don't know, but doesn't count. Nifty move, though, by Baumgart.
Fans always view it differently, as a lot of people.
Eben back to Baumgart. That one's stolen away. Good anticipation and an easy lay-in for Paige Secker. And that leads to a timeout. 45-42, 2:46 remaining. We're back right after this.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Here we go, 2:45 remaining. 3 timeouts left for West, 2 for Kaukauna. Almost another anticipation takeaway.
Yeah, that turnover was definitely a killer for the Ghosts, being able to take that, get quick 2 points for the Wildcats, but still a one-possession game.
Got to get it into her hands. Easy baby hook there for Addison Baumgart. 15 points now for her. We approach the 2-minute warning in a 1-point game. Spin move, Gary.
A 2-possession game here would be huge for either team.
Little soft 4-foot jumper doesn't fall for Secker. Chance here for the Ghosts. Here's Eben. A kick out to Robinson. Playing with those 4 fouls. There's another 3 miss. This crowd would have went absolutely nuts if Addison would have made that. Would have been her 4th 3-pointer of the game and would have given Kaukauna back the lead. Instead, it's a 1-point game. Would have been at 25 and counting.
Yeah, half the fans were just saddened, the other half in relief for the Wildcat fans.
Oh, an unforced turnover as they were looking for the skip pass. But Brenna Gary wasn't expecting it. Flew into the West bench. Kaukauna gets it back on 1:14 left to play. Here we go. Spin, and that doesn't go either. Jumps was trying to draw the foul. Right now, just try and hold on to it as long as you can. At some point, Kaukauna's got to foul you. 40 seconds left, though. Still plenty of time just to play the pressure defense. That's not who you want to foul. Paige Secker will head back to the line, push from behind by Baumgart as she was beaten. That is 7 fouls now. And I believe a full timeout is granted to Kaukauna. So we'll keep it here. 34.5 seconds left. It's 45-44. You got your best player heading to the free throw line here, and Paige Secker.
Well, that's normally when you think how you want a game to end. It comes down to your top shooter at the free throw line in an up and down game where your defense really tightened down after the first 4 minutes. So the first 4 minutes was all Kaukauna, and then right after that, it was going the Wildcats' way. Right after they start with a full court press for Kaukauna, and I think somewhere in that up-tempo atmosphere for the Wildcats, their confidence just took off to another level. Granted, Kaukauna is only 1 shot away from getting right back into it, and they almost connected on a 3 the last time they had the ball.
The timeout count is down to 1 now for Kaukauna. And 3 for West, and now the officials want some clarity on something. Paige has hit all 4 of her free ones. She's hit all 5. 14 points, just up over season average. As they try and heckle her singing Jingle Bells, it doesn't work. Money at the line there for Secker, and a timeout is called. This time by West. We'll take one as well. 34.5 to go. Back for the end of this one right after this.
At Fox Communities Credit Union, it's your stories that have written ours.
It was true in 1937, right here in Combined Locks, when 3 workers at this mill pooled their funds together to make our very first loan.
And it's still true today. At Fox Communities Credit Union, our story is built on more than 85 years of your stories.
And we're proud to continue writing it together.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprinapparel.com.
Here we go, 3-point game. Kind of in need of a big bucket here. Do you go for the 3? Do you attack the hoop? Bill attacked the hoop. Is Baumgart, and she ran right over the defender. Good defense, popping right back up. West will get it back with that 3-point lead. And that goes on Baumgart. Check that on Jepstrom, they'll give it to. And with 18 seconds left, of course, we'll have a timeout that is called. 47-44. Man, what a game and what a big charge call there to give it back over to the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, that was a altering change. The fact that you're able to get the charge defensively. Now you're going to have a chance to go to the free throw line and just got to get the pass in. But Kaukauna's trying everything they can. They had that deflection going out of bounds on that previous play. It's going to be a tough 19 seconds. It's not going to be an easy win for West. But all they have to do is find a way to get to the free throw line this possession, make both those shots. They're going to feel pretty confident. So it's going to be a very tough inbounds pass coming up for the Wildcats.
Well, that's 18 fouls on Kaukauna. So when they do foul, not if. Well, I guess you could play the tight defense till they get to half court. But the next foul will lead to a 1-and-1.
It's going to be all 10 seconds here.
They've been doing it all game, putting on that full court press. Need of a takeaway here. And the foul is called right away. They'll get Farrell. That'll be her 4th. And like I said, the team's 9th. And so it will be Paige Secker once again try and make this a 2-possession game. And she does. Perfect at the line. 7 for 7 tonight. 8 for 8. Clutch free throws. And the Ghosts in need of somewhat of a miracle here. Missing the three-pointer. And with 3 seconds left, rolling on the floor is Secker. West is going to come away with a victory. That goes on Addison Baumgart, her 4th personal. That's a 10th, so now we shoot 2. And who else would you want at the line here than Secker? She still has only missed 3 all season long. And that one keeps her perfect on the night. It'll come in, and the takeaway officially gives it back over to West, but this one is over. West breaks their little mini losing streak with a victory over Kaukauna here tonight. Final score 51-44, led once again by Paige Secker. 20 points for the senior standout, and they move to 5-4 overall, and even 3-3 in the FVA. Well, some final thoughts on this one here, Zach. What do you think, man? Came right down to the end.
Oh, yeah, it did. And you may see it's a 7-point victory for West, but this game was really close, especially down to that last 19 seconds, which, I mean, if you look at film, how you want your team to react late in the game, everything the Wildcats did, I mean, was textbook. I mean, the players never lost their calm. Second half did not start well. I mean, coming out of halftime, they were laying up 3-pointers left and right, a deficit, lost the lead, but did a great job and held in. And that is the experience that you mentioned earlier. It's an all-senior-led team, and that is what's so important for this Wildcat team. That's what you want your team to act when you're in the postseason. We'll find out if the Wildcats continue to build off of that. As for Kaukauna, I mean, you can't feel bad about the loss. It's just the last minute did not go your way, and plenty of things to build off for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Kaukauna came out, scored the first 9 points of the second half, but West stuck right with them and came from behind to win this one. Kaukauna drops to 3-4, 2-4 in league play. 4 in a row now for Kaukauna. Next up for them, they will head to Appleton West this Friday before taking part in the Phoenix Cactus Jam against Kentridge, Washington. That'll be on Wednesday, December 27th. An honor to play in that for Kaukauna. But first up will be Appleton West on Friday. As for Oshkosh West, well, the roller coaster ride of a season continues for them. They had to Fond du Lac next. That'll be on Friday. They too will play over the break in Marshfield. A pair of games, one against Wausau West, one against Marshfield, before they flip the calendar. So a lot of games here in 2023 for Oshkosh West as they come away with the victory here this evening. Hey, there's Santa out there.
And for our next game, will be on Friday night, the Neenah Rockets at the Oshkosh North Spartans.
All right.
Should be a good showdown on Friday.
Looking forward to that one. That's going to do it for us, though, for Gary Bileski, our camera guy over there. That's Zach Morris, engineer extraordinaire. I am Joey D. Before we let you go, it's Fox Communities Credit Union, Creative Imprint, and Myron Construction that make all this happen all season long. Season's greetings from all of us here. I am Joey D. Now officially bidding you farewell from Kaukauna High School, where once again your final score, Oshkosh West 51 and Kaukauna 44. This has been a presentation of Woodward Community Media.